Сидишь, нихуя, ебанутый. Ой, нихуя. Иди-ка ты нахуй.
A Russian T-90M breakthrough tank taken out by Switchblade 600 loitering munition operated by SBU units broke through again. The life of a Marine from the 810th Brigade before being captured by the Ukrainians, born, studied, jailed, got out. Kids need to get ready for school. 9 kids. A curator from Moscow said he would push through his contract despite hepatitis and HIV. Now he's asking for an exchange. Alive and well, his ass is a little beaten up by a drone, but overall, everything is fine.
I am Yuri Anatolievich Grisman, born on June 24, 1974, an armorer from the city of Kurgan, village of Belozerskoye, Nizhne Tobolny, village, born, studied. I was put in prison, served my time, got out, the kids are grown. I needed to get 9 kids ready for school. A coordinator from Moscow found me online. Gennady offered that, can help me earn money by signing a contract with my illnesses, with hepatitis and HIV, to push me through. Served in the 810th Marine Corps. Hello Lena, my sunshine. I'm alive and well, you know. If you want me to be exchanged, basically you need to go to the prosecutor's office, to the draft board, get mom involved, do something basically to get me exchanged. I'm in captivity, so I'm alive and well, though my rear got a bit hit by a drone. Oh, overall it's fine, don't worry about me. Everything will be all right.
Operators of the 110th Mechanized Brigade destroyed 3 BMPs and 1 armored vehicle east of Tsukurino, Donetsk region. Recent reports indicate that Russian forces have suffered significant losses in Kursk Oblast amidst escalating clashes with Ukrainian forces. Ukraine's air assault forces reported that, since August 2024, Russia has lost around 8,000 soldiers, equating to 15 battalions, along with substantial amounts of military equipment. This includes the destruction of 58 tanks, 162 infantry fighting vehicles, 46 armored personnel carriers, and 136 artillery systems. Ukrainian forces also captured hundreds of soldiers and seized additional equipment. In the broader context, daily Russian casualties are estimated to be as high as 2,000 soldiers in certain operations, reflecting the heavy toll of continued offensives. Analysts suggest that these losses highlight the strategic challenges faced by Russia, as Ukrainian forces maintain strong defensive positions while counterattacking effectively. These staggering losses have turned Kursk into a key pressure point in the conflict, with Ukraine leveraging superior tactics and equipment to repel waves of Russian attacks, further depleting Moscow's already strained resources. 2 North Koreans are wanted by the Russian police in Kursk. They asked an underage girl to show them her tits. After they trained on FPV glasses, they wanted some practice. It is understood now that to keep the North Koreans at the front, potatoes are not enough.
In the Kursk region, a scandal occurred involving military personnel of Eastern appearance. On the popular social network Chatroulette, which allows chatting with random people, 2 men asked the minor to undress.
The police in Kursk region are conducting a search for 2 individuals of Eastern appearance. They are suspected of committing sexual harassment against minors via the internet. I was just on chat roulette talking to people when I encountered 2 military men. I realized they didn't know Russian and were using an online translator. Then they asked me to show them my chest.
In Belgorod, they are organizing a friendly football game between Kadyrovites and the North Koreans. Who is going to win? And a Russian plane caused panic in the Russian city of Salavat in Russian Bashkortostan. First Russian telegram channels report a drone attack on a Gazprom Neftekhim Salavat petrochemical plant, which is located approximately 1,200 kilometers from Ukraine. But Russian media report that it was not a drone, but a Russian AN-2 plane that was flying over Salavat. Air raid alert was turned on, and it was shot at from the territory of the plant. Boys will be boys. A Russian bonks a Russian. The UK will not send troops to Ukraine, the Foreign Secretary has said, after reports emerged suggesting a British-French venture which would see boots on the ground. Le Monde reported yesterday that France and the UK are not ruling out sending troops and private defense companies to Ukraine, citing unnamed sources. Asked about the report, David Lammy told newspapers La Repubblica, Le Monde, and Die Welt at the G7 foreign ministers meeting in Italy. "We are very clear that we stand ready and continue to support the Ukrainians with training particularly, but there has been a long-standing position that we are not committing UK troops to the theater of action. That is certainly the UK position, and remains the UK position at this time." As of September, the MOD said more than 45,000 Ukrainians have received training in the UK since Russia's full-scale invasion began in February 2022. Pentagon's Deputy Press Secretary Sabrina Singh said there are no indications of North Korean troops in Ukraine at this moment. They're positioned around the Kursk region, but not advancing into Ukraine at the moment. Russian propagandist Keosayan reminds his audience that Russians once took Paris, which happened in 1814. He later celebrates the Taliban, an organization Russia is building relations with now.
The French have forgotten that the internet remembers everything, and they still remember that our troops have already captured Paris. It's long been no secret that the independence of European countries is determined solely by the length of the leash their American master holds them on. Italy does not support the decision of United States President Biden to allow Ukraine to carry out missile attacks on Russian territory, stated Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Meloni quickly noted that batting eyelashes at Zelensky is one thing, but missiles on Russian territory are something completely different. By Wednesday, the embassies of the United States, Italy, Spain, and Greece in Kiev announced the risk of an air attack and closed. I keep trying to understand, do they really think that if they close the embassy doors, we won't get in? The United States was the first to announce its intention to close its diplomatic mission in Kiev. If there's one thing the Americans do well, it's leaving right on time. The Afghan Taliban can attest to that.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.